Alright, welcome to the first edition here. We're doing an unboxing of Quarriors Qultimate Quedition. This game just got released by WizKids. It's designed by Mike Elliott and Eric Lang. All I've done so far is just remove the plastic, but we're just going to walk you through an unboxing, what you get in the box when you order this. So here we go. As you can see, this is about how big the box is. It's fairly heavy. It looks like it's got quite a bit of dice in it, 340 dice. This edition is a re-release of all the editions that they made for the game, from what I understand, and it has all the dice, all the cards, everything for all the expansions that were printed. I think the game is fairly old. It's been out for a number of years, but like I say, this is the re-release. The Ultimate Edition, essentially just containing everything that was released for the game, all in one box. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at it. This is what the box looks like. It's for 2 to 4 players. Here's the back of the box. And like I say, it's got 340 dice. It looks like it's got 211 cards. So we'll just go ahead and go and open it. Alright, and here's the bags for the dice. You can see, I know in some of the reviews, I don't know, I didn't have the original game, so I don't know how these, if they change the size of the bags since the first editions or not, but I know some of the reviews said the dice bags were a little small for their hands, but as you can see, for me, it also is a little bit tight, but not too bad. So hopefully when we play it, the dice bags will be sufficient. But it comes with 4 of those, different colors. And it looks like this top layer must be some sort of, looks like that's the instructions, the dice tracker, or the glory point tracker. Looks like this comes off somehow. I think this is the scorecard. I haven't actually played the game myself yet, but from what I understand with the reviews, it looks really good, well designed, so I'm looking forward to trying it out. But that looks like that's the scorecard. Trying to get glory points. Here's the rule book. And I think you can download the rule book online. So it's got all the rules. I'm not sure if this contains all the rules for all the expansions, but it looks like it does. So for example, here's one for the Rise of the Demons expansion, the Quarmageddon rules, Court of Facts, all the different expansions that come in the game, Light and Dark, things like that. Alright, and then in that layer it looks like this is just a clear plastic just to hold the dice. Once you store it, for storing it back. Alright, then the next layer, it looks like this has got all the different cards, so I haven't opened all these up yet. These are creature decks. Looks like one big pack. Also one smaller pack, don't know what this is for. That's in there. And then also, looks like just a big deck of basic on that side. And then inside here you can see this layer is empty, but this is for storing the dice. This will be where you probably can store the dice back once you open them all up. And then there actually are some unpackaged dice just sitting right here. I don't know what these are for yet, but it looks like some of these are just your basic quiddity dice. And different dice there, but these are unpackaged. Again, I haven't played the game before, so I don't know how these dice compare to the original, if they changed anything there or not, but for me they're fairly good dice. They feel really good. Got a good weight to them. Seem pretty good size. I know some reviews on the original game said the dice were maybe a little too small, but to me they feel pretty good. They're not like a super tiny dice. The only one I can think of is like Fortune and Glory. Some of those games they have really small kind of six-sided dice. These are fairly good. Seem like kind of more normal sized dice. So got a good weight to them. So that's all in that next layer. Oops. Like that. And like I said, this is the box. It looks like a little plastic mold for storing the dice back once you package them. As you lift this one up, and once it's in the first opening here, you can see the bottom. That's where it contains all the dice for all the different expansions. So you can see it comes with a lot of dice. Like I said, the box is really heavy. Those of you familiar with the game probably know what all the different dice are, but like I say, I haven't played it yet. But it's got a lot of dice here, and you can see again. Now some of these it looks like slightly smaller, so I don't know what the differences are here. You can see these dice are actually a little bit bigger. These dice are smaller, so I don't know what the difference is. But just be aware of that. Whatever the dice these are for are a little bit bigger. I don't know if that'll matter. It might matter if you're pulling it out of a bag, but still, these small dice seem pretty good quality. So my impression would be is that this is just pretty much a reprint of the original materials. I don't think anything new has been added. I think some people asked if there's some of the printed player sheets, but I think you can still print those online. Here's the difference in size between these. I'm not sure, but this might be for that light and dark expansion. You can see if these are for that, you can see these are bigger than some of these other dice here by about that much. But again, even these dice still feel pretty good quality. And maybe I'll get get one of my six-sided dice just to show you the difference in sizes. Hold on. Alright, so just to get a comparison, here's some six-sided dice that I use for like War of the Ring, just standard. These are 16mm size dice. For the light and dark dice, it looks like they're about that 16mm size, so you can see they're about that size, whereas the other dice are going to be slightly smaller than that. I don't know if I can show that a little bit better. It's a little bit smaller, slightly smaller. But again, overall the dice very good, feel very good. They're not like really plastic, like cheap plastic dice sometimes you can get with the stickers on them. You know, these are good quality. Just the different sizes there. These don't come in the game. This one does not. That's just the one I'm showing you as reference, so you can kind of see the different, how they relate, the different sizes of the dice here. It looks like it's just those two sizes, just between these two sizes here in the box. And I haven't counted them all, but like I say, according to the box, there's quite a few dice in this box. 340 different dice with a lot of cards, 211 cards. And like I say, all sorts of different dice bags here. I won't open them all here, but you can see that there's just a ton. These I think are some sort of your basic creatures. There's quite a few of that kind. These are your quiddity, your kind of currency dice. That bag's pretty big. And these must be all just different kind of spells or creatures, things like that. In these other bags here, there's fewer of those. So overall, that's kind of what the dice looks like, what the box looks like when you open it. So a lot of the fun is just going to be trying to sort this stuff out. Hopefully they have some sort of component listing. It would be nice so you know if you got everything. I'm not sure if that does in the manual, but it'd be nice to know if you've got everything. I'm looking for a component list. Not seeing anything offhand, so that one you may need to look online if you're looking to make sure, if you count all your dice, to make sure that everything's shipped, but hopefully that won't be a problem. I can open up some of the cards here if you want, kind of for reference. I'll open up one of the card packs. This is some of the creature decks here. Card stock feels pretty good. That's what they look like. Again, I don't know. I'll have to sort through these and figure out which expansion belongs to what. This looks like one of the expansions for the Ghost of Christmas expansions that they did. That's what this looks like, different creatures for that expansion. This one, not sure what these are for. That's creatures, various creatures. Here's different spells. Maybe this is for the light and the dark. You can see different light spells, maybe dark spells. Again, I haven't played all the expansions, but in any case, the card stock again feels pretty good, pretty normal card quality. Looks like it hopefully will last a while. This feels very comparable to other games maybe I have with like Marvel Legendary or different games like that. Pretty good card stock. So I'm sure people can sleeve it if you like to. I don't always sleeve all my games, but anyway, that gives you a little bit of a look of this game. Alright, just an update. I was looking at the manual a little bit more for Quarriors, and it does look like they do give you some component list for each section of the manual. So if this is the base game, it does tell you, there's 130 quarry dice, you got 55 power cards, and kind of what comes in each set of the game. Same thing here with, for example, Quarriors. Looks like they give you a component list. And then also for the light and the dark, it does show the difference in size in the dice. So that might just be part of the mechanics of the game. Like I say, I'll have to look at it a little bit more, but it does say that there are 8 large quiddity dice, which are these ones, and then there's different normal size for them, the normal size dice. So these are just the large ones, and it looks like that's just part of how they made the light and dark expansion. So it's not like any kind of misprint or anything like that. So anyway, so just some clarification on that, and otherwise we'll look into more of the game here. And just another note here for your unboxing. You'll see all the dice in the bottom, but one of those bags also should be these little wooden markers. So just don't miss that. If you're looking for where the markers are, they should be in this little bundle where all the little dice bags are. This is Quarriors Qultimate Quedition. looking forward to trying it out. Maybe if I get it all sorted through here, we can do like some sort of a playthrough, maybe, we'll see. But in any case, for those of you like me that didn't pick up any of the first editions, I missed out. Didn't really get into the gaming hobby until later, so I missed out on all the original game. So thanks to WizKids for doing re-releases like this. It lets us that maybe missed out on some really good games pick them all up and still get everything in the one box. So I think that's pretty awesome. So if you're looking to pick up a really good game, like I say, this is my understanding. I know the reviews are pretty good. I haven't played it, but it's a combination of a deck builder, but it just uses deck building kind of mechanics with dice. And anyway, that should wrap it up here for the unboxing. I hope that maybe helps anyone thinking of picking up this game. What's all included, what you'll be getting when you buy it. And like I say, it looks like a really good, a lot of amount of content for what's in the box. Again, it's very nice that the companies are repackaging these for those of us that maybe have missed the games in the first place. So anyway, hope it's all helpful. If it is, drop a like, comment if you have questions underneath, and thanks a lot. Bye.